I make this for you.
It's Big Sam Presentz RAW.
I make this for you.
It's Big Sam Presentz RAW.
I make this for you.
It's Big Sam Presentz RAW.
I make this for you.
Big Sam Presentz RAW.
I make this for you. I make this for you.
Big Sam Presentz RAW.
Come on, somebody.
I make this for you.
Hi, would you like to sponsor this show? You have the ability to sponsor Big Sam Presentz RAW and or Shit Talk. I don't give a goddamn. You could pay me $100 a month or $50 a week or $250 every 2 weeks. Regardless, it don't even matter. If you want to sponsor this show, you can. Let me know. I'm Big Sam, and you got the opportunity to sponsor this show. This show, goddammit, this one. Are you not entertained? Fuck you, because I wasn't trying to entertain you. Bye, bitches.
I make this for you.
What's up, everybody? I'm Big Sam, goddammit. How y'all doing out there? Y'all feeling all right? Y'all hear that fan in the background? I am sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. I'm shitting on the toilet. Oh. Now I'm flushing it. Hallelujah. 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 Glory, 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 glory. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Wow. Bless. Come on, somebody, and say bless. I feel my help early up in here. I forgot what I was about to say. Anyway, so here we are, y'all. God damn it. I started this podcast. I started podcasting March 2018. Here we are, July 2019. I'm going to go ahead and do the paperwork to launch my business, Big Sam Presents. Oh, she caught that. Hey, glory. Whew, I'm nervous as a motherfucker. I'm just being honest with you. You feel me? I'm nervous as shit. Come on, somebody. I was thinking about this earlier. Let me hit this blunt one more bit. Orike namasi.
I make this for you.
It's Big Sam Presentz RAW.
Come on, somebody. Wow. I got to get these voice stabs taken care of. I'm bullshitting. But I was thinking like, shit, what was I thinking? I forgot. Oh, when I was in Tennessee, I had the network, resources, everything, relationships, all that junk. And I didn't even realize it. I did not realize it. I didn't realize it until moving here and trying to start or trying to build some shit and not having anything. No allies, no nothing. No one to go to. If I got a question on this, I just can't go shoot off over, you know what I'm saying? When I was in Tennessee, I was literally around entrepreneurs, business owners, business professionals. I had relationships with loan brokers, construction personnel, general contractors, politicians, shit, barbershop owners, car dealerships, teachers in the school industry. I had a fucking network and didn't even realize what I had back then. All kind of resources, cash coming in, digital, all kind of shit, man. And now, I don't have none of it. None of it. None of it. And I also didn't realize the relationships that I had back then. I do now. Shit. Boy. So basically, I'm starting all the way over. And I'm doing this completely solo. And it's been scary. It's been fucking scary as a motherfucker. I have been scared to get this paperwork done. I applied for a loan so I can buy some land. And I've been scared to finish that paperwork. I've got, so they say, approved for the loan. I just had, fill out the actual contract, go in there, sign the contracts and shit, and then accept the check. I'm scared to do it. I'm scared I'm going to fail. My plan is to get the money, secure the land, keep a portion of the money in a separate account. Once I get the land secured, get all the legal shit done to make sure it's mine how I want it set up. And during the course of that, also, play my music, build my business and shit, and pay that loan back. Pay the loan back. But if it defaults, I'm not necessarily bent over it. I don't really want it to default, but if it does, I ain't too fucked up over it. Pay my credit card off. I got a very, very tiny credit card. $300 credit card. Just to reestablish my credit. Pay that shit off. And then put a couple thousand on a secured credit card. That way, a year from now, that credit card will be transferred to a full-blown credit card, if you will. And I'll be good to go. And that would be good to go. But for whatever reason, I've just been scared to do it. I know what I got to pay back every month. $250 a month on the loan. And I know I can handle that too easy. I can actually get that loan and pay that shit off. If I'm intentional, I can pay it off in about a year. But I'm just scared. I'm scared to execute the plan. I'm scared to execute my plan. And I know it will work. I believe it will work. Fuck it, I know it will work. I know it will work. Thinking about selling this crib, my house that I'm in right now. Buy me something extremely cheap. Extremely economically cheap. Because it's just going to be me. Take the part of the money. Well, I didn't even tell all that. But something extremely cheap downtown Augusta or move to Atlanta. If I couldn't buy, then pay my lease for a year. Still keep that land. That way I ain't got to worry about shelter, none of that. If I can't buy nothing, then I'm going to rent me out an apartment for 1 year, sign a 1 year lease where it's fully furnished, electricity, all that shit is all inclusive for 1 year. Then that way, for the remaining 12 months, I can restack my bread and keep reinvesting on the land. So once that year comes back around and my lease is up, I will have built credibility, all that shit. Some bread and all that shit to make a major move. And that major move would be if I was leasing an apartment to buy my house, to buy a house. It ain't got to be no massive mansion starting out. I'm rebuilding my wealth. And I'm scared to do it. I've been thinking about the plan, and I've got ways to execute the plan through real estate. There's an auction coming up next month. I can go there, buy a piece of property. I can't fuck with the property for 1 year, but it don't matter. Because after that 1 year, I'm either getting my money back or I'm going to own that property. And once I own that property, I could do with it what the fuck I want to. It's mine. Huh? Come on, somebody. So then at that point, I can either lease that property out, I can sell that property out, whatever I want. I can use it as a creditor. I can't remember the term. I know what the hell. I just can't remember the proper term. But the way banks make their money, literally generate money, is they buy land and they create a debt towards the land. They put loans out against the worth or the value of the land, and they charge interest on it. So you take out a loan from them for $1,000, they charge you interest on it. And you're taking out a loan against the debt or the value of the piece of land. It's called crown shit. Doing a little bit of studying on this shit. So take the same philosophy, get the piece of land, wait a year, purchase it on one day. I can't fuck with it for a year. After that year, it's like a loan. It's basically, I just put aside a little small interest loan that I'm trusting the government to hold with. Ain't that some shit? Wow. Because if I purchase the land for $5,000 in the state of Georgia, in order for the people I'm getting it from, the county is the third party, I would say. The original person that I would be taking the land from through purchasing through the county has 1 year to pay me back that $5,000 plus 20%. So if they pay it back, I'm going to get my $5,000 back, but I'm going to get 20% on top of that. So I'm going to get an extra $1,000. So after a year, my $5,000 made me at least $1,000. Or if they don't pay it back, I become the owner, the deed owner of that property. So regardless, I don't lose no money. I just got to wait that year. That following year, I got to pay taxes on it, whatever the tax appraised value is. But again, I didn't lose no money. So my fear of making this transaction is making the payments on the loan for the next year. How do I make the payments on the loan and live the lifestyle I want to and transition all that stuff? And really, at the end of the day, I just got to hustle. I got to get back into the hustle. The same way I built my shit in Tennessee, I could do an updated version. The way I found people in Tennessee, I was in the church. Church leadership got me in a lot of places. Now that I'm not in church or church leadership, now I have to get into these secular circles, the actual business circles. A musician, homie, has launched his own clothing brand and positive movement called X, Eliminate Negative Energy. He's a producer as well, music producer. We was talking, it's like, yeah, man, you gotta get into these groups and just start asking questions and socialize. So that's what I've been doing. And wow. It's opened up my eyes in a different way as it relates to seeing people. I have an issue with racism. I really do. I have some issues with racism. And I have a festering, slowly developing anger towards particular types of white people. And I've noticed that, unfortunately, the particular types of white people that I don't too much care for are the largest group of white people in my sphere. So I got to replace them shits. Because not all white people is like that, man. There's some cool ass fucking white people out there, man. And I can't see everybody as human race. That ain't me. I'm not in that bullshit. Shit. Yuck. Yeah. A whole bunch of fucking snot and all kind of shit. Went into some pipes and that way they weren't supposed to be going down, goddamn it. But yeah, man. I have a bad perception of white people in Augusta, Georgia. And it's based upon, unfortunately, the groups of white people that I have been involved in. And they have painted the worst picture. Maybe intentionally, maybe unintentionally. Most of it is my perception. Me perceiving it through my filters of life, my negative filters of life. But if painted, I have just had a bad taste in my mouth as it relates to Caucasian people in the CSRA. And the slightest thing triggers or warns me to be alarmed about certain things. So it's like, it's been a little challenging. But here recently, I got trying to, mingle in some business group. And the interaction has been somewhat positive. But it's more like, hey, come on, jump in this thing. Hey, we over here. Come do business with us. Come network. Come learn. Come grow. Ask questions. Engage. Get involved. Blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. And I'm thinking like, man, maybe I gotta figure out a way to balance this shit out, man. Get this negative energy out of my system and understand, okay, granted, I played music with all these goddamn crackers for the past 2.5 years. I've supported the shit out of these fucking crackers. And now these motherfuckers act like they just can't, just completely cold, just boom. No association, affiliation, or nothing. All right, cool. Why? Because I start answering y'all questions about why y'all pieces of shit are the way y'all are. And why y'all are pieces of shit. But I had begun to categorize all white people like that across the CSRA. Not around the world, across the CSRA. Coastal Savannah River area, where I live at. And it's unfair and it wasn't right. Like I'm understanding that shit here recently, since yesterday and this morning. And the things I want to do is not, I don't necessarily want to exclude white folks. I do want to build with black people. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Shit. If two people were exactly qualified to do the exact job, one was white, one was black, I'm going with the black person. I'm going with the black person. You goddamn right. Call me racist. Fuck you. It's my job. It's my company. What the fuck you gonna do? Huh? Come on, somebody. And that's what it is. That's what it is. But I don't accept or retain a hatred for all white people. That is just the absolute stupidest, dumbest thing I could do for myself. That will absolutely stop my progression as a human being. Not everybody is bad. There's some shitty, sorry ass black folks. There's some shitty, sorry ass Koreans. What the fuck they call it? Koreans, excuse me. Chinese, Philippines, fat people, disabled veterans. Shitty ass people of all kind of walks. All kinds of goddamn walks, man. Musician wise, I can't fuck with none of these musicians in the CSRA after this shit. You ain't gonna see me asking these motherfuckers to do nothing. Like, I'm literally talking to some cats out of town and gonna pay a pretty penny just so I don't use none of these motherfuckers. Like, I've asked several musicians, yo, how much for you to play a gig? Da-da-da, woo-woo. I can't even get a response out these motherfuckers. Won't even acknowledge that I asked the question. But then when I see him, oh, hey, buddy, ain't seen you in a while. Miss you, man. Oh, man, I love playing with you, man. I loved it. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, man, we should do something together. Shut the fuck up and get out my face with that bullshit. That shit bothers me. You might even hear it in my voice right now. It frustrates the fuck out of me. So like I literally want to put a show together with my band and just take over the whole downtown Augusta area and run them goddamn pieces of shits out of business. Straight up on just being 100, shout. And it's like, and the sad part about it is we ain't even have to get this far, man. Motherfuckers just want a whole conversation with you. When you try to talk to them, they take everything personal. Like, you just can't even be candid and say, yo, this, when you do this shit, this is the reason why I respond. Because you're doing this. Like, I don't want to be referred to as y'all. I'm not the spokesman for all black people. Just because I'm in the building and you see another black person, that don't mean you can just come whisper to me some more bullshit. Your homeboy and that kind of shit. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't want to hear that shit. It's like motherfuckers don't even know how to talk to you like a human being. The shit they say, and when you try to bring it to their attention, say, look, man, when you speak like this, you come off as a racist piece of shit that needs your ass whooped. And so instead of me having a wrong or false interpretation of your presentation, here's ways, can we communicate and dialogue so I can understand you better? Why is it that when you want to ask another black person a question, you come to me and ask me, but when you asking me, you won't even look me in my eyes when you asking me to go ask this other black person something that's sitting right there that you won't look at and address. Shit like that. Why the fuck you think I want you to put your nasty ass flea-infested hands in my hair? No, bitch, I'm not no goddamn art exhibit. No, I don't want you touching my fucking hair. Come on, man. Stuff like that. Trying to communicate to these people. God damn, stop doing shit like that. That shit is offensive. Like, do anybody come trying to pet you? Huh? Hell no. And the whole, oh, I'm not racist. My closest friend in high school was black. Shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear that shit. Every goddamn white person, every fucking white musician, except with the exception of one dude, is one dude that don't really talk. He just do his own thing or whatever. But every last one of them gonna prove to you that they ain't racist because they got one black friend. But if you watch them, you will never, ever, 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 ever see them associate with any black people. You will see a person that has pigment in them. But if you've seen the movie Get Out, they made that movie based off of the shit that they saw in downtown Augusta, Georgia. Goddamn. Oh shit! That's exactly what the fuck that shit is, man. That's exactly what the fuck that shit is. And what's worse was, no, not worse, but another element that sucks about it. Like, as a musician, I used to play country music and used to do a little traveling playing country music. Country and classic rock, white bands. As a musician, it's so much money out there if you could just cross over cultures and barriers and genres and shit. And it will help you grow as a musician and as a people person. It can't do nothing but enhance your artistry by being diverse. You can't do nothing but grow from that shit. You gotta be patient and open up and understand everybody don't see the world like you, motherfucker. And it's okay. It's okay that we don't see the world the same way. What's also okay is for us to be able to sit down and reason with one another. Have a dialogue. You share your view. And then you shut the fuck up and you open both of your ears and listen to the other person's views. And you keep doing that shit back and forth. Listening. Trying to understand and comprehend. Not being defensive because you don't understand. Don't take shit as an insult, as an attack on you. We're trying to get to learn each other and grow because we don't see shit the same way. You cannot comprehend racism because you ain't never been in a racist situation except for as the one doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect you to understand what it's like to be a black person. I don't want you to understand what it's like to be a black person. You can't. I'm just trying to let you know that the shit you do can be perceived as offensive. It might not be so much offensive to me because I understand how motherfuckers is. But y'all asking for more black musicians, but when they come around, you treat them like they like fucking pieces of shit, aliens or some shit. I mean, it's crazy. It's like these are goddamn human beings. Why y'all act like this? And then there's this super chip on the shoulder, like the only music scene is in downtown Augusta, and that's like the absolute worst representation of music industry I've ever seen in any city. That horrible shit that is constantly played. It's the same groups of musicians. They recycle the same cover songs. Yin Yang Twins. All white bands try to play Yin Yang Twins, and that shit sound like white band. Like, it's retarded as fuck. Retarded as fuck. Retarded as fuck. They'll try to mimic black bands, but goddamn it, they will not talk and build and work. And it's like, man, if music is universal, if music really is love, then why the fuck we can't come together as musicians and play music and build as musicians? Why is when we come as y'all people and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can't do all that jazzy shit. Oh, no, man. We only do bar chords. It's like, what the fuck? Are you even trying to grow? Are you even trying to be open? But it's been frustrating because it's like, man, we could do so much more as musicians, as creatives. Like, we could build our own shit. We ain't got to be doing these fucking $20 bar gigs and shit like that. But I also had to realize I was trying to connect with the wrong groups of people. People that did not necessarily have the same ambitions and or aspirations that I've had. And it's okay. It's okay. But I don't have to have a general blanket hatred for all Caucasians in the CSRA. That is absolutely ignorant and immature of me. And that is the stance I had been coming from. And I'm just now realizing that shit. So I'm letting that shit out of my fucking system.
I make this for you.
It's Big Sam Presentz RAW.
Now, so I gotta take out this loan, get that money, grab this piece of land. I gotta get this piece of recording gear. It's imperative that I get this piece of recording gear. Because the gear ain't but $550. But it will not only allow me to do my podcast, I'll have that one piece of gear, and I can just take that one piece of gear and my Mac. And I can, my microphones and stands and shit. But I can plug up as many people as I want to, up to 16 microphones, and record. I can also use it for my band when my band gets going. So it's like just investing in the whole thing. And when it comes to live broadcasting, I'll be able to podcast and record audio straight into my camera from this source. So I can do so many things with this one piece of gear. But once I get my new computer, it's gonna make it even more insane. Think about switching my cell phone service to Verizon so I can have... No, I'm not. I'm just going to put in my contracts to be able to tap into the Wi-Fi of the building. So, yeah, man, I'm going to pursue this mobile recording. My podcast, be able to record my podcast mobily and also do video recording. So you'll be able to hear it. You'll be able to continue to hear the podcast, live and or download it or whatever, but I'm incorporate more live video, and but I'm still gonna do episodes like this where I'm sitting on the toilet for goddamn 29 minutes, but actually before this episode started, I probably dropped a good 3.5 pounds of fecal matter before I actually came on air. It was like the first one was a nice one, but that second one I had farted and it just kind of opened, and it's like I felt my intestines downshift a centimeter, half a centimeter or something, and it felt good. It was like a relief. So I probably am not going to be looking as bloated now. I haven't walked this week. I don't have an excuse. I just haven't consistently exercised this week, so I'm going to get that shit right. Because I was able to do some push-ups the other day, and I was like, oh shit, that shit kind of had me a little hyped, little motherfucker. So I'm going to go ahead and get that shit going today. But I forgot what else I was going to say, and it's all good, but I gotta make a run, go get some shit from Costco. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this thing is, I'm gonna get the Behringer Air. It's $439, and then I'm gonna get this Shure SMB7 with the Cloud Lifter pack, and that's $600. So that's a god damn, that's $1,039. Damn, shit. Yeah, but I know that SM7 it goes well with my voice. So, and then I'm gonna have the PG58s for my guests. But yeah, so damn, $1,039. So I'm gonna spending for 13 shit. The land is gonna be 5. I already know that. That's 5 bands. Let me see. Well, folks, I appreciate y'all supporting Big Sam over this damn venture journey. I'm gonna take this entertainment to a whole new level, a much bigger level, I should say. And I'm gonna expand and just grow and go and figure this shit out, man. Cause I know I know I can do it. Just stop being scared, bro. Just do the shit and enjoy the process. Let's see what the MacBook Pro look like. MacBook Pro starting at $12.99. Nope, that ain't the one I need. I need a what? Oh, 32 gigs of RAM. Oh, I need some big boy shit. Okay, yeah. The Turbo Boost 4.7 gigahertz processor. Yeah. Do I want 13 inch or do I want 15 inch? All right. Yo, share my podcast with your people, son. And if you would like to be a guest, I don't care if you want to come on here and talk shit. If you want to, whatever. If you want to have a serious conversation, want to chop it up and talk to me about fucking Christ or some bullshit or Jesus or religion or family or relationships, I would love to talk to have some candid conversation with some women about relationships. I ain't into the whole just telling me some shit that sounds good to me or just trying to be entertaining to people. But like, what is your perception and perspective? Don't tell me no shit you think everybody want to hear. I want your truth. You know what I mean? This whole adult conversation. If the vibe is right. If a vibe ain't right, then that shit ain't gonna work, We'll try it once. I ain't got a problem with that. But if it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. Fuck it, move on. We'll pick it up some other time. You feel me? Come on, somebody. Well, I'm gonna have to work on these damn sound drops. Cause this shit's gonna be hot when I get them all together, man. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get this paperwork done. Launch my business, be my LLC, get this loan money, take it situated. So I can buy this land and start building my wealth, you know. If for some reason I can't get the land, then I'm probably just going to spend it all on the production gear. Because the production gear, let's see. Well, anyway, nope. Stay focused on the land. Get the land. Get the land. Get the land. Get the land. All right, till next time, motherfuckers. Please share my podcast. Share my podcast. Get people involved listening to it. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on Cash App. You want to contribute and show love, send a $20 donation, a $150 donation, a $7 donation. You can Cash App me with the $sign and all capital letters, Big Sam Presents, BIGSAMPRESENTZ. Big Sam Presents, all capital letters. You can donate on my cat via Cash App. You can connect with me on social media. Hit the DM on Instagram, Facebook, Kalanis, Tumblr, VK, YouTube, my YouTube channel, Big Sam Presents. I'm dropping videos damn near every day now. Damn near every day, almost every day. But you're going to get a new video on my YouTube channel every single week at a minimum. It's going to be a mixture of music, from live bands, to me playing, to me practicing, to my kids. It's just my life. Welcome to my world of Big Sam. This is the world of Big Sam. I am Big Sam. Welcome to the goddamn circus. This shit is making more sense to myself as I'm saying it out loud. I appreciate you all listening. Whatever compels you to start listening to me, thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you so very much. I think I'm in love again. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna buy me some goddamn weed. I got some. Shit. I got some. Hell, I feel like I'm about to run out. I just bought a whole ounce yesterday. And I feel like I'm about to run out. I'm paranoid little motherfucker. But this shit ain't hitting as strong. This shit right here, when I want to go to sleep, I can smoke that motherfucker. That motherfucker put me to sleep last night, goddamn it. Oh, shit. I'm trying to make sure I keep. Okay, there's one. There's two over there. So I got one roll, two over there. Ooh, I'm going through this weed kind of fast. I roll me one more blunt, and I should be good to go. Ah, man, I'm excited, man. This was a good show. I was able to release some stress off me. I had to talk to my Gemini friend. She helps me a lot. She really does help me a lot. She helps me a lot. She's been on the shows a couple times, as a matter of fact. She's been on several shows, several of our episodes. I'm proud. I'm glad I've, what am I saying? Oh, I'm glad we met. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to build friendships, and I'm like learning how to do it through our interactions. So it's cool, man. And she's been supportive, so it's cool. I guess I'm slowly building friends now. God damn it! Then I got some drummers, some musicians that are reaching out more consistently. So that's been very encouraging. That's been really encouraging, like extremely encouraging. So yeah, man, I've just been looking at this shit the wrong way, man. I got a couple people in my corner. I just didn't necessarily see it or realize it or whatever. Been in my feelings, man. But man, thank you all for sticking with me. Thank you all for sticking with me. I'm a transparent ass nigga. You feel me? I'm a fucking Leo. I stay in my feelings. I stay in my feelings. Boy, I can't wait till I get this show on the road. All that spontaneous shit. And I got the band that can just boom, jump on with me. Come on, man. This shit gonna be so fun. Big Sam Presentz RAW. The Swakers. I made this for you. Oh no, play the goddamn stab.
I made this for you.
It's Big Sam Presents RAW.
Bye, you motherfucker.